Information Technology. Also work as member of selection panel at RUSA Maharashtra State Project Office, Mumbai for selection of IT developer. Sir has been recognized by Institute of Scholar Bangalore, IIT Powai, and received Best Paper Award in 7 national and international conferences. We all sincerely acknowledge and honor your presence, sir. Thank you so much. Now, I request to Head of Department of IT, Professor Madhuri Gapne, Madam, to provide the keynote address.
Thank you, Rushali ma'am. Rushali madam, please stop your presentation from your side. On the behalf of Raj Shikshan Sanstha, KBP College Vashi, I welcome today's guest speaker, Dr. Rajendra Patil sir, participants from our uh, various colleges, faculties, and dear students. Good evening and very warm welcome to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all in national level workshop on data visualization using Power BI organized by Department of IT. Our IT department has established in the year 2006 under the umbrella of Raj Shikshan Samstha. Every year, our college consistently organizing such program, and this is a small contribution from IT department. I will appreciate and thanks to those who directly or indirectly involved in the organizing this workshop. Also, I would like to thank management of our college for supporting this workshop. The main objective of this workshop is to understand data visualization using Power BI. Data visualization give us a clear idea of what information means by giving it visual context through the maps or graphs. And the Power BI is a business analytics service by Microsoft. It provides interactive visualization with an interface simple enough for the say end user to create their own report and dashboard. We believe that this workshop will be beneficial to research scholars, faculty members, and students in their research project for data visualization. I wish all the best for interesting and beneficial workshop. Finally, I declare official opening of workshop. Thank you very much all participant for participation. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Now, I humbly request to our speaker, Dr. Rajendra Patil, sir, to please begin with session.
Thank you, madam. So, good evening, all participants. I first of all would like to thank the organizers, especially the coordinator of the program, Professor Madhuri Gabne, madam, the faculty, Professor Rushali Kar, and all other staff members of KBP College Vashi. So, as the objective of the workshop is with respect to understanding the importance of data visualization. Okay. So before actually starting, we'll just have a kind of settings that I will just share my screen from the organizer side. I want someone to just respond whether the screen is visible and about the voice and all. So
Yes, sir.
I'll be just
हो सर
sharing
हो
my screen.
हो सर येतोय आवाज येतोय
Okay.
स्क्रीन पण आवाज येते सर ओके
Okay, we will try to just have a small operations on that. And tomorrow I will be taking one mini project that will be the entire case study where you are supposed to follow guidelines. Okay, and whatever the resources are required, that I will tell you timely. Okay, so let's start. So here you are finding this interactive dashboard. Okay, and on this dashboard you are finding all the types of graphs, and these graphs are much better as compared to the tabular data. Since to process the data, suppose I have 1 lakh records and I want to find out the people with the highest salary range or the people with the salary range of XYZ value. So how it is possible or how it can be generated. Okay, so for that purpose, the tabular data will not help me, or that will not be the suitable one. So in that case, we are supposed to draw the various charts. We are supposed to present the tabular information into the graphical form. Okay, so you can, the beauty of this particular app is, okay, that you can integrate in your, see now the boss is sitting in the company, he wants some important information. So what is the scenario? Generally they write the mail and then you process and then you access it. Nowadays instantly the information should be available. So the Power BI can be installed on your mobile, it can be installed on your desktop, on your laptop, on your iPad or tablet, anywhere. Now after this installation, now what is happening? You can have the integration, you can have the groups. Now as an employee or as a salesperson or whatever, the domain or the profile you are carrying, so whatever report is asked to you, you can immediately just draw the report, you can just generate the report, and you don't need to mail again. You just need to click on one button, publish. The moment you will publish, it will be accessible to the boss. Okay, and that way if he need to provide some important information to the top executives or to the customers, so that time it is possible for him to. So now you don't need to wait for a single moment just to that the data will be processed, the information will be generated, and then it will be presented. Okay, so instantly the things will be possibly available. It gives you the new user experiences. So here you can just have this things like natural language query is possible now. Still it is not right now whatever version we are using, there also it is possible. There is a Cortana integration. Cortana is again another your Microsoft product. If you are using Outlook, Microsoft Outlook mailbox, in that it will go to the apps of Microsoft. So there is a Cortana integration. Suppose you have some important mails. Suppose you have a XYZ customer allotted to you and you have to attend his mails. So whatever those important mails are there, or if reply is missing or something is missing, so this Cortana is now doing the kind of analytics and it is prompting you regarding all those mails. So Cortana integration is possible now. Quick insights are there. Discover the patterns and trends in your daily automatically. Okay. You will really enjoy, students, believe me. So easy and user friendly it is. It is not necessary that you should be only a science background person. Any commerce, management, arts, anyone. Okay, you can learn. So custom visualizations are possible. So you design your graph, you design the knowledge, generate the knowledge as per your convenience. You can integrate this Power BI into your own apps. Okay, so that is the beauty of this Power BI. So now here you can just see the Cortana. It shows sales for, let's say, Brennan. Okay, so somewhere this is one of the customers. So what is the sales done for this? And it immediately notifies you regarding with some specialized data or attributed with some specialized achievement value. Okay. Visualize any data anyway with Power BI. Just see the patterns of the reports which are available here. Just imagine. See, so all they are given. So we will cover few. It is up to you now how you are going to explore the data. Okay. This is the dashboard. So like enrollment trend, what is the enrollment trend for the course? The school enrollment selected with respect to the years. You select the academic year and accordingly the trend you can find. Okay, race or ethnicity wise. Now basically in foreign countries you can have all these ethnicities: Asian, African, Australian, Indian, all this. Okay. Then academic level performances. Okay, so all this analytics you can do. So in this particular diagram here, you can just find out that what exactly it is, a kind of analytics which is possible. Okay, so such type of reports you can generate. One is graphical base. Okay, here this is the more interesting report again, that the world map appears. You just move your over your mouse, and accordingly it gives you the statistics. Suppose country wise sales I want to find out, city wise, country wise, okay, region wise, how much is my sales or how much revenue I am generating. So just you have to move the mouse in that respect to city, and accordingly the data is available. Okay, so all that you will see again. This is the another. This you can just find regarding the sales data. Okay, your the data generated from your CRM system. Okay, so who all are your customers? Okay, then what is their net worth? Then what is the average income, average sales? Okay, so like this you can just generate everything. Fine. Dashboard. Now see, as I had given you the example that you have to generate this dashboard, which is the ship country or total line and all this. This is again the same. Okay, so basically how the data is processed, we need some data source. So we import the data through the different sources that I will show you again, and then accordingly it is done. Okay. Suppose now the analytics, okay, the kind of analytics which is done, or the things like your Google Drive is there. Okay, now in the Google Drive, sorry, not Google Drive, or your app is there. Okay, so in that particular your mobile app, so when you see the distance traveling from your workplace to your office, or sorry, workplace to your home, so that analytics automatically appears and it tells you how much time it will take, and accordingly in city like basically in Mumbai. Okay, so we can just take the decision with what speed I should drive, and I can cover the distance, or whether I should drive now or I should spend some time in office and then leave. Okay, so all this stuff we can just do here. This is again the another corporate data. You can just see the type of customer service provided, how many customers were targeted, how many customers were converted, okay, and all that stuff. So the product of Microsoft Power BI, it is a kind of the popular and upcoming application, very much demanded in the industry. Many users are nowadays now trending and converting themselves. Okay, so or they are shifting themselves in this particular platform. Okay, so how actually it works now, I will just stop here how to start with installation now. Already the Power BI is installed on my page. Now I will recommend you to just follow the steps. There are two things. If you are connected to your Microsoft account, okay, so you can just type. Madam, please let me know that if you can see the screen, my browser.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So you can just go to the your browser and just type Power BI download. Now it is available for all the operating systems, Linux, Macintosh. Okay, Power BI download. Okay, for Microsoft or for Windows. Whatever your Windows version is there, 64-bit. Okay, so you just see, and the first option is there. In that first option, you have to just click. Okay, so just visit this Power BI. Hope you all are following me. Yes. Someone please reply. Hope you all are following.
हाँ सर, हाँ सर.
Just click on this desktop download option. It may ask you. So enter your Windows login. Now there are again two things. Suppose you are having the authentic Microsoft email ID and all. Okay, so it will allow you, or otherwise you can just download it in the Play Store, also Microsoft Store. Okay, if you have authentic operating system, here also you can just search for Power BI. Okay, I hope you all are getting this. And simply click on launch. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I guess the setup that you get. Here I will just show you. Okay. Did you got the setup? This is the PBI desktop setup. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Fine. See, it is getting downloaded. Hardly it takes a minute to download. So once it is downloaded, now I will show you the PowerPoint. So the installation steps will be just click next, next, finish. Okay. And after that, you get this particular, when you double click on the Power BI, you get this interface. I will load the Power BI installed one. Okay. I will show you the installation step also. till it is in the process. Just in few seconds it will be done. Okay. It is very simple. You can also stop it. It is too fast for me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. See the setup. You can just see. Now I will double click. Now installation process. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the installation process which is happening. Yes. So like this you can begin with. Next, I accept. Don't blindly accept. Read the terms, not now, but okay, always. So on your behalf, already I had learned. You can change the location if you want, but keep by default. Next, and just click on the install. The moment you will click on the install, so it will be installed properly. Okay, I am cancelling because it is already installed on my PC. So hope you had followed all the steps.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here now at my end, you can just see at the bottom of the screen there is a Power BI icon, and by clicking now I am launching the Power BI.
Yes, yes.
And this is what the Power BI splash page you can see. Okay. Now the very first thing is understand that get data and recent sources. So get data means now your master means already you know the Power BI, so directly you can select which data to get. Or recent resources, that means what you had accessed recently. So all these are my different cases that I had selected, so they are upcoming here. You can just cancel it, and now you are entering into this particular board. Hope all are getting this particular board. Are you getting this view?
Says to let us get installed in our system.
Okay, we'll just wait. So, meantime, at the same time, let it be in the process. But
Yeah.
You just pay attention here.
Yes, sir.
These are the menu options. File menu. You will click. You can create the new report, open the report, existing report. You can save the report, save as, get data, import, export. So all these are the options. I will click on each and everything. Okay, we are going to use. Don't worry. Then home, by default you get the home menu access. In the home menu, again the same options are there like get data. So get data means all the data sources in across the world, the popular data sources. So that sort of data you can process using Power BI. Just imagine, just see the list. You name the database. Excel, simple text file, which is CSV file, XML file, JSON. You can have some, suppose some folder is there containing the data. Even PDF data is there now. Some Excel sheet or Word file or something is there in PDF form. That also you can just access. So Perquit, then SharePoint folder, SQL Server database, Access database, SQL Server analysis, Oracle database, IBM. Just see. You name the database. Azure, the latest one now. SAP data you can process. All now Amazon Redshift. Okay, Impala. SharePoint, Microsoft Dynamic 365, Common Data Service, Salesforce Objects, Google Analytics, Adobe Analytics. Okay, just see GitHub. The whole IT industries are now depending on this GitHub database. Just see, the list is so long. So not, I don't think that any of the database is now exception for this now. Okay, so all the possible databases are there. Again, the Power Platforms, Azure, online services, apart from that, and the other one. So all these are the possible data sources you can import. Now, why we import the data? Because I need to process this data and I want to transform it into the output form. Okay, so that's why we need to import it. So this is all about the get data. If any questions are there, you can ask me again. Then the recent resources, transform data. I'll show you the difference between this transform data and load data. When I will actually import the file. Transform data means now whatever your original data you are importing. Okay, so the copy of that data is created into one temporary file. That means your original data copy remains as it is. So whatever processing, deleting, updating you are doing, so your original file is not impacted or it is not affected. Understood? Whatever the addition, deletion, whatever you do, so that is happening in the transform file, transform data. Okay. Suppose you want to create some new visuals, so like this, the graphs and all, you can create text box. You want to give the heading, label. Now you can come out with many other visuals again. Okay. Interactive you can do. Second menu bar is insert. So I will just delete it. So I can have like text box, buttons, shapes, images. So I can customize now. UI base, I can make it more interactive. Okay, we'll be using all this. Modeling. Okay, data modeling is there. The moment you have the data, so that time this modeling becomes this active. View. So what should be the view of the data? Help file. Okay, format, data drill. Okay, so today you will be just getting introduced to all these options with small examples. Now on the left side, here you are finding these three options. The first one is to generate the report. Okay, I will come to this later. Second is data. So first the data comes, then the report for that data is generated, isn't it? So here you need to import the data, get the data. From where we'll get the data? So whatever the sources we have to import the data, okay, all these sources we are using for importing it. Modeling the data, okay. So modeling means establishing the relationship between the tables, the number of tables that you have. Okay, so those number of tables are connected. Fine. Or the relationships can be established. So that is how now you can make use of these three options for generating the reports. Any questions, students, here? Here, so I can have as many as reports. Page 1, page 2, I can add as many. Can you see at the bottom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like on page 1, I am drawing this visualization. Okay. So this is the stack bar chart, stack column chart. So you select, you pick up, see the possible, all the possible charts that we have. Okay. Right now there is no data. Otherwise, again, more options will be open there. So you just name or imagine about the data. Now, those who know R programming and all, so they can also generate the visualization using R script or even using Python. So see how powerful now this reporting tool it is becoming. Okay. Now I will just stop all these pages or I can delete. Pages means where we are going to generate the reports. Okay. Now let's elaborate. To import the data, now what we are supposed to do? Get data. Now here I will just like to take the feedback that have you done with the installation? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you are getting this particular interface, let's do one thing. I'll share one file with you for learning purpose. Let me just see. Can I attach the file so that people can download?
Yes, sir.
Or no issues. So participants, you can just visit Google and type product XLS file. Just click on this. Hope you got it. Make one folder on desktop. Give the name Power BI source, data source, so that immediately you will get the data as the file you can read to. Got it?
Sir.
So this is the data of that file with 77. How many records are there in the file?
Downloaded. Wait 4 minutes, sir.
Okay. So I am going back to the Power BI. It just take few seconds. Done. So now I am accessing the Excel file. So after clicking on that, see that product file appears. I select it, means I am opening it. Please watch it carefully and also experience. Now there are 2 sheets. Okay. So I'm just selecting the first one. So tick on the first. Now it is always advisable. See, we will repeat this twice. First time I am just clicking on load. The moment I click on load, now for you it may not ask, or if it is asking, you can click on apply changes. Now where is the data? On the right side it is showing the fields. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But now just click on this data on the left side. Click on it. Hope you can see this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what you can do with this data? Now, you have to first of all follow some thumb rules. The very important thumb rule of becoming a data scientist or business analyst or data analyst is you should have a good knowledge about the data. You should know each and every small thing about the data. Okay? Because if you don't know the data, you won't be in the position to generate the knowledge. Suppose you have been asked, give me the list of the total units in stock for the product Ikura. Okay. So, again, you will say Ikura is what the product name or who is the supplier for that particular product and all that stuff. I hope you are understanding what I mean to say. So, although we are not a developer, we are not the programmer, we are going to be the data scientist. You will be calling yourself data scientist, okay, or business analyst or data analyst, okay. So your role is to understand the data. Unless and until you know the data, you cannot become a good data analyst, okay. So now what to do? So this particular database belongs to one retail shop, which contains the list of the products, which contains the IDs of the suppliers. Supplier IDs are there. Okay. So I don't need to do anything with the supplier ID. Categories are there, product categories. Then there are some quantity per unit, like chai. Okay, this is the product. So it is of 10 boxes into 20 bags. So per unit, it is available in this particular packaging system. Understood? What is the unit price? 18 rupees. How many units are there at present in stock? 39. For order, 0. Reorder level, 10. Now what is reorder level? The moment your stock goes to 10, automatically the order to the supplier should be placed. Means you don't have to wait. Just imagine, in this fast moving world, if you will wait that let me first finish up with let me sell all the units. So unless and until it becomes 0, I will not order next. And suppose the moment you are waiting for 0 and on that day 100 customers are demanding the product and you are not in the position to supply, that day you are going to lose the business. So that's what that cycle you need to generate, and in that cycle you have to gain the profit, optimize the loss. Okay, so all these are the parameters where you need to just properly work on and follow. How many suppliers are discontinued? Okay, whether the product is discontinued or continued, whatever. Okay, I hope now you are familiar. Now what are the product names? Chai is there, Chang is there. Okay, any seed syrup is there, Chef Anton's Cajun season is there, Chef Anton's Gumbo Mix, boysenberry spread. Okay, we have that Neteker spread we get. Okay, then here Bob's Organic Dried Pears, Northwood's Cranberry Sauce, Mishiko Niku, Ikura, Quizo Cabrels. Okay, so all these are the most of them French products which are available for sale. Okay, and their packagings are given, their unit price is given, the total units in stock, the main is reorder level is given, right? I hope now you have generated the knowledge. Yes. So now, whenever you want or you decided that there should be some processing or multiplication, so I need to properly set the data types. Now there are two possible ways. I'm selecting this. Now which data type to select or set? Whether it should be whole number. If I'll make it whole number, See, these points will vanish. Want to see? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I'll change to decimal number, again, it will come back to the original data. So you have to be careful. Sorry, now we had lose the data. Okay, that 0.35 we are not able to retrieve. Then fixed decimal number. Or binary value if you want to convert the data into binary 1 or 2 form, that way. Okay, now almost anyway, right now we are not going to process anything. So this is the option, the way. So again, if you want to go for some other this units in stock, make it a whole number. Okay, anyway, units in stock, you cannot make it decimal. What should be their price or cost? So you can just set this. Okay, units on order, reorder level, discontinued or not. Okay, so like this, the data types you can set for now. So what we did, we imported the data, we selected the column. Okay, now there are 2-3 things. Suppose I don't need some columns, I can delete it. Okay, so how to delete? Shift. Now here we are into the load of mode. When I could have transformed, so then that time it is possible to do that. Next, you can also set the new columns. You can add the new columns. Okay, see now I am adding the new column. See how to add and how to process it. I am adding and now I am setting the formula for this. Okay. Just a moment. Again, I'll be adding new column. This column name I can give column equals. Okay. Now this column, I'll be changing the name. Okay. 1 minute. Now the problem is I click on the load. Okay. I'll change this option. And again I will go for new. So that you will be introduced to all these features. Just a moment, it is getting loaded. Any questions are there? You can ask me the questions. Now here get data directly I can select. Now I knew what I has to do. Okay. Excel, connect, products, I'm selecting the sheet products and now I am clicking on transform. See now okay, see there are 2 windows now. So here is my transform. Now here I will be adding the column, add column. Okay, and now I will be putting the custom column. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See now, I am adding this custom column or columns with function conditional column. So custom column I am adding. Now suppose I want to do the calculation. I am giving the name. Okay, that total sales I want. This is the name of the column. Total underscore sales. Okay, and here we are just making. Now how I will get the total sales? Can you just help me generating the formula?
Quantity into rate.
Quantity into rate. So double click on quantity, right?
Yes.
Put the ostrich sign, multiply, unit price,
Price.
got it? And
Yes, sir.
say, just by adding this, just click on OK, see in the last. Now, yes. Why it happens so? Because we had not set the data types for this. So right click, change the type, make it whole decimal only. Units in stock, right click, change the type, make it whole number. This also right click, change the type, make it decimal number. Okay. Now something is wrong with the formula. So we will go back to the. I will delete this. Total sales quantity per unit. Okay, just see. Okay, this will not be multiplied. Okay, so now what we'll need to do? Unit price multiplied by how much is the total sales remaining now. Okay, inline order. I hope you got it. We'll change the formula. Not total sales. Inline orders. Okay.
Yes.
And now I am deleting this. Units in stock multiplied by units on order. Okay. See now the calculations. Hope you got it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, units in order also, that is not the correct one. Again I will come, and instead of units in order we will make the price, unit price. So this is how much the revenue I need to calculate. This much sales I need to do. Got it? Inline orders which are awaiting. Got it now? So here you can just change the data type to decimal number. I hope you understood this.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Shall we just take 5 minutes break over here?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So we'll be just back at 6:55.
Yeah, fine, sir. No problem.
Okay. Meantime, if any questions are there, they can put in the chat box.
Please do not leave the meeting.
Okay. Okay. So hope all are there.
Yes, sir. You can start.
Yes. Again, I'm just sharing my screen. Or is it visible, the PPT?
Yes, sir.
So as you had seen now how to calculate the columns, how to set the formulas for the column. Okay, it is very easy. You can also make use of the scientific calculation standard calculator when required. Okay. About the text analytics, this is something different. Tomorrow I will show you this idea. It is not there in the list also, but still I will be showing you tomorrow. Okay. How to so when you are dealing with all these particular functions like start diagnostic or viewing the column, okay, the formula bar, if you want to view, just make it enable. See, the moment you will click on the columns, so what is the formula set? So here itself you can just change it. So okay, so wherever the formula is added, so those columns will be visible. Now only one column is there with the formula, so that is visible. And what type of column it is? The custom one. Okay. Okay. If you need any help or if you need any resources for learning purpose, so you can just make use of all these resources over here. Fine. Also, Microsoft gives you an opportunity that if you have something to do with regarding the new feature or if you want to suggest something, you can just open this. You need the Microsoft account for this, and whatever idea you have, you just give the brief and submit. So here you can just check the submit an idea. Okay, and at the same time you can see the status. So these are few people who has already submitted some idea and their status is like under review and all. Okay, need some votes for this. Connectivity to Google Sheet. So this is the again. So when people suggest, accordingly the product is taking the shape. Okay. Now when you are dealing with this, I will also show you how you can add multiple data. Okay. Now, new source. O data feed I am taking. O data feed means this will be something online data. See now URL. Now this data is in the cloud related to this. So I have that link. Okay. Just a moment. This is the link. And I hope you can see this in chat box. I will paste the link. If you got this link, you just copy this link, everyone. Don't click, just copy. Okay. And coming back to the your Power BI, just paste the link. So this is something different data, but just right now we are not doing any analytics. We are just getting introduced to the functions, what we can use or what are possible there. So specify this. After that, just click on the OK. Okay. given any other points to an O data service or field. Okay, let's check. This is the data from web. This is not the Oracle data, that is the Oracle data field. I will select this web. Okay, see from internet it is selecting. So again I am copying. Sorry, just make the correction there. Select web. You did that. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, once the link is pasted, select that web. Okay, new source will be web source. Click on OK. Now, so from internet, it is use anonymous access to this. Okay, connect, and now that data will be loaded. Can you see in the navigator? Yes.
Sir.
See now it is giving the two types of views. How actually your web view is, okay, and how your table view is. Now table view, unless and until I select the table. Now this is the HTML table. See column 1, column 2. Okay, so this is not the correct data again that I need, because it is also showing the sources and all. I will uncheck this, and now I will click on table 1. This is table 1 data, table 2 data. Okay, table 1 I am removing, table 3. See, table 4, table 5. Okay, so this is the ranking of best and worst states for retirement. So I'm just selecting the above table again. So when your BR banking, BR credits, loans, okay, best ranking for banks, best ranking for credit cards. So elevate your bank credit experience, looking for the perfect credit card, elevate your bank credit experience here. So like this, columns are appearing. Get insider access to our best financial tools and content. Narrow your search with card match. Get insider access. Select. Okay. Click on OK. And see now how that data is loaded here. Any questions? Clear? Yes. Okay. Now, if you feel that some columns or rows which are of no use, you can just filter them. Okay. So like I want the row does not equal to. It is filter now. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now actually this is not again the data which can be linked with the product. the product contains something, but still if you want to manage the relationship between these two, okay, so what to do? So here I will one is supposed to just simply click on close and apply, or before that okay, click close and apply. See, now there will be the processing of both the data sets, okay, they are trying to connect to each other. Got it? Now so here we are having all these databases, relationship, manage the relationship. So there is the option manage relationship. Now there is no relationship which is established. Shown here, first is products, and here it is cardinalities and all that also appears. Columns or rows, those are existing. That's why the relation is possible, but still we will try to establish. Okay. See, product ID and column 4, we are trying to forcefully establish the relation there. Okay. And now something we will find. See, I hope you got this.
Yes.
So like this, the relationship is established. Now after this, the next part is to build the reports. Okay. So coming towards the report part. Whenever you are having any of the data, now till now we did the processing. Suppose now I don't want these columns. Okay, select this column. You can just delete it. Again, I don't want category ID also. Select it, delete it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your original database. Okay, so it will not harm any of your existing data. Now continued or not, or okay, let's keep the remaining one. So those IDs I didn't keep, even this ID I will remove, because we are not going to do any kind of processing. Let's keep the quality data. Okay, fine. Now after doing this, next we are going for reporting. Select the report. Now this is the first report I am selecting. Okay, you can have multiple options here, multiple reports. Now select the table. On the right side, can you see these two tables? Whatever the number of tables are there, they are selected.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now since there is some relationship we had forcefully established between the column 4 and product name. Okay. So, but then I'll be selecting the product name. Okay. So this product name will be on the axis and their units in stock will be there. This unit in stock will be the legendary. Okay. See, now I'm just moving. Then unit price. I'm selecting the unit price. Our unit price will be 20. You know. Hope you understood this. Okay. Now instead of product name, I can also have quantity for the products, units in order. Okay. So these are the products. See the information it is shown. So I'm just getting the analytics, isn't it? What is the inline order? Okay, see this inline order I'll be adding in tooltip. Hope you can understand this. Yes,
Yes, sir.
it is providing the information or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one type of chart. Simply easy. Are you following or shall I continue?
No, sir. You please continue.
Then the second type of chart, clustered bar chart. Sorry, first it was already there. Now just you have to click outside, okay, and select the cluster one. Now in the cluster also, product name and their total line order. Okay. Third one, I am taking the line chart. Again, here actually product name I should have and total line. Okay, see, you can see the regression. Now for tooltip I need to add. So what is the reorder level? What is the unit price? Okay. In case they are added. So this I am just placing tooltip. Say now. As I am moving. Next I am picking scattered chart. So select this. Again the product name. Tomorrow we'll have proper data set. I will be sharing with you. This product file you have to keep, maintain, and along with that one link I will share tomorrow. Okay, so that we will have Oracle plus Excel data together, and that we are going to process.
Okay, sir.
So product name, again here unit price, reorder level, and units on order. So what are the units? Now it is up to you as a user, okay, that what exactly I want, isn't it? Suppose the user want that what is the units or reorder level for this particular product. Okay, only this much information I want. So whether this is the suitable one? No. So then which graph I should select? So select some different one. Okay, I can go for pie chart. Now everything I am doing in the same. So better I can go for the next page. Click, select the pie chart. Okay, this is the pie chart. Now I am just selecting product name Okay, and what is the units on order? And here I should come to know the total in order, inline order. So this inline order I will add to tooltips. Okay, from calculation I am removing. So all these three they are happy. See the percentage, 70 units. Okay. So systematically the data is placed. You don't need to, means nothing is there that it will disturb. And the moment you are done with this, you can just publish it. Now suppose this report I want to send. Okay. So what I'll do, I will just click on this publish option. Okay. Save your changes. And here, like my, or I will just give the name demo 1. Now say this will be published. Now where? Now suppose if 2-3 devices are connected to each other. So enter your mail address. Now I will just enter my mail ID. Choose the version of Power BI only. Okay, I will select my professional account there. Okay. Select the destination. Now there are some folders connected there. Okay. Now these are all my mailing folders. If I select unnecessary, that mail will be sent to them. Okay. Now again I am selecting publish. Cancel. Here now almost the folders, means we have all the faculties connected to them, and as a result the thing will be they will receive this. Okay. So like this you can just select, and to that particular group this mail will be sent. Got it? And this report will be shared with them. So what I mean to say, like, this is what the flexibility. Okay, you don't need to store that file or do anything, all that stuff. Hope you understood. So that is what the advantage of this. Now here you can also get connected with the R or a Python. Okay. So those who know the R or those who know the Python, they can do it. The other type of graph we have here is the very interesting one. Tomorrow I will show you in the example. So this is the map. Suppose you have some geographical locations. Okay. Now here we don't have the city, state, country, anything else, isn't it? So that's why this graph will not work. Okay. Still I am selecting it. Okay. And now I am just adding this particular location. Okay. Hope you can find. See, the moment I am clicking, see how it is getting generated. Then units in stock, then unit price, inline order, Now this inline order and all, I'm putting it in the tooltip. Now, when in North America, I want to see the business. See, now we don't have any Indian. Okay, this is okay. Actually, these are randomly placed products, but actually, the city-wise, it is properly reflecting. If we would have city database or state database in the respective country, in the respective state, this particular thing appears. Okay, and see minutely. So somewhere this is repeated the product name. Okay. One minute. Now the other thing is, okay, you can also set the formula over here also. Okay, I will come back to the previous one. And now, when I select this inline order, I want to put the formula here, like units on order. So I want to count, not the sum. So total, how many units are there? See. I hope you are getting it now. Suppose I don't want count, I want maximum. So see, only that is, see now only that is highlighted. Yes, any question?
No, sir.
So similarly, you can have the median, mean, okay? Standard deviation also you can find. Now we have suitable data for standard deviation. Okay. We can go for count distinct. If there is a repetitive data, so it will give me the distinct. See now. Whatever highlighted, only that information we are getting properly. Then average. What is the average value for all this? Average unit orders. Got it? So like this, you can just have all these formulas. Then you have the quick measures. You can select the or generate these columns. Okay. From this, I'm having this line in order. I want to find the sum. If not sum, I can go max, count, standard deviation, variance. Okay. I will select average. Okay. What will be the category and so. And now it is processing. So this is how your measures are calculated. Measures are the kind of formulas which are added over there. Okay. You can also rename the chart. Means you can add the text. Suppose. So you can give like KBP College report for year 2021. Suppose your college database is there. Okay. So all this you can do. Okay. And now you can make the fonts and all. Okay. Sixteen bold. You can change the font. Okay. This you can delete. Okay. Color, if you want, set the color. Okay, got it? Tomorrow we'll see how the remaining functions are there, and then the case study. So now it's time for question. If any questions are there, just let me know. We'll take the questions.
हॅलो सर, पाटील
Yes.
सर.
Yes.
नमस्कार सर.
नमस्कार.
प्रेझेंटेशन आपलं खूपच चांगलं होतं सर. माझे काही प्रश्न आहेत सर याच्यामध्ये.
ओके.
आता तुम्ही मॅप जो दाखवला
हो.
फक्त आपल्याला ऑनलाईनच करता येत असेल ना?
हो, ऑनलाईन नाही. आता तुम्ही ऍक्च्युली तुमच्या डेस्कटॉपवर जर तुम्ही इन्स्टॉल केलेलं आहे तर हा रिअल टाइम डेटा किंवा जो काही डेटा तुमच्याकडे उपलब्ध आहे, जो काही अवेलेबल डेटा आहे, तर त्याच्यामध्ये ही पॉसिबल आहे. हे आता आपण जे केलं तर हे माझ्याकडे स्टोर्ड डेटा होता.
ओके सर, ओके. आणि सर मला दुसरं असं विचारायचं की आता समजा आपण जावामध्ये एखादं ऍप्लिकेशन डेव्हलप केलं असेल तर त्याचा रिपोर्टचा फ्रीवेअर सॉफ्टवेअर आहे, तर त्याच्या जागी आपण हे वापरू शकतो का BI?
जावाचा तुम्हाला सर, जावा काय ना, हे तुमचं फ्रंट एंड आहे आणि जावालाही शेवटी तुमचा डेटाबेस बॅकएंडला असतो.
बरं सर.
तर जो काही बॅकएंडचा डेटा आहे तो सरळ तुम्ही BI ला कनेक्ट करू शकता. तर जावाचा रोल तिथं मध्ये राहणारच नाही.
बर बर. नाही तसं नाही म्हणायचं सर. मला काय म्हणायचं की समजा ऍप्लिकेशन आपण रन केलं, ठीक आहे, ऍप्लिकेशन रन केल्यानंतर समजा एखादा रोल नंबरचा विद्यार्थी असेल त्याचा मला बायोडेटा दाखवायचा आहे आणि त्याचं पर्सेंटेज वगैरे काय त्याचा ग्राफ सहित दाखवायचा आहे, तर ते आपण ऑफलाईन करू शकतो का तसं?
ऑफलाईन त्याचे प्लगइन्स अजून उपलब्ध नाहीये. जावाला तरी अजून त्यांनी हे केलेलं नाहीये. सद्यस्थितीत R आणि पायथॉन याला तुम्ही कनेक्ट करू शकता.
आणि सर आपण पब्लिश केलेली फाईल PDF जनरेट होते, JPG, XLS, कुठली फाईल?
हो 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 हो, ती हवी त्या फॉर्मॅटमध्ये ट्रान्सफर होते ती.
ओके सर, म्हणजे हे फक्त रिपोर्ट आपण ट्रान्सफर करू शकतो ज्याला पाहिजे?
हो हो, सरळ सरळ. म्हणजे ते ऍक्च्युली तुमचा एकदम मेलिंग ग्रुप असतो कॉर्पोरेटचा, तर इमिजिएट तुम्ही तिथं पब्लिश केलं तर तुमच्या बॉसला किंवा जे रिपोर्टिंग ऑफिसर्स आहेत इमिजिएटली त्यांच्यापर्यंत रिपोर्ट पोहोचतो.
हा, ओके सर. मल्टिपल टेबल पण आपल्याला करता येतं ना?
हो हो, मल्टिपल टेबल पण करता येतं.
ओके सर, धन्यवाद सर. थँक्यू सर.
Yes, any other questions? Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, I want to ask a question. Is there any limit for a file which a Power BI can accept? मतलब एक maximum limit है file का?
No limit. There is no limit.
Okay. So अगर मुझे कुछ suppose कि 5 GB का file है तो वो accept करेगा sir?
Yes, yes. Any limit.
Okay, okay.
Sir, is it possible for a comparative study of two identical tables?
Yes,
like
you can.
दो कंपनी है अलग अलग, उन लोगों का जो भी फील्ड है सेम ही रहता है, सपोज
Right.
कोई टेबल का, दैट वी कैन डू, राइट?
Yes, yes, yes. Even you can compare. Suppose कोई स्टॉक मार्केट का डेटा है कि लास्ट ईयर TCS का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा था और इस ईयर का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा है,
यस
या
यस
5 साल का कैसा है. सो ईयर वाइज इवन यू कैन टेक योर कॉलेज डेटाबेस So BSCIT for first year, second year, third year, or the year from which you started. So you can have the result comparison. So all this stuff you can do.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Now I will request the participants that it will be better if you just go have a hands-on, just brush up all this. Tomorrow we will have proper case study with proper reports and all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the again? Is it possible to join early or as per the timing we are going to continue, madam?
So you're asking for tomorrow's session?
Yes, yes.
Sir, you can tell that at what time you can join. So we'll inform our...
Yes, yes. If possible, we will conduct at 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir. No, yes, sir. No problem.
Okay.
Will do, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Fine, sir. Okay, thank you all. Sir, shall we stop here today or...
Yes, yes, we'll stop.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow by 3 p.m. for day 2's session.
Sure.
Okay. Please join using same link only. There is no any another link you have to use. And tomorrow at the end of session 2, we'll also forward the feedback link to you all. Thank you so much all. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.